Our next guest is an author and expert when it comes to writing that all-important Christmas letter every year. She wrote the novel Evergreen Tidings from the Baumgartners about a fun and dysfunctional Midwestern family. And every year, the mother writes a Christmas letter. Give it up for a friend of our show, Gretchen Anthony, everybody. Welcome back. Okay. It was funny. We had our etiquette expert on here talking about the all-important Christmas letter, and I love that the first thing she said was, don't make it a mini-series. Don't make it 80 pages long.
I know.
You said, let's talk about reasons people don't write them. You have 3 reasons.
Yeah.
Number 1, too much time. Takes too much time.
Yeah, they think it takes too long. Yeah, and it doesn't have to.
No.
Especially if you don't make it a mini-series. It should be half a page.
Half a page?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So people have permission just to do literally a half page?
Yeah, and I say, don't take any longer to write your Christmas letter than it takes you to drink a glass of wine or a beer. I call it the 1 glass rule.
So 1 glass, not a bottle. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm asking for all of you. Yes.
They have those glasses that hold an entire bottle, so I'm not judging.
Okay. Number 2, this is a good point nowadays. Everything is on social media anyway.
I know.
People say that as a reason to not write it.
But can we talk about social media for a second?
I could do an after-school special on let's talk about it.
I love it, hate it, but even if you're surfing all your accounts all the time, you're not seeing. We overestimate how much people see of our stuff. They do.
Yep.
And then beyond that, the algorithms control what we see anyway.
Yeah, so you may think that, I'm posting everything, but Aunt Sally may not be seeing every moment of your life.
No. In fact, Facebook loves to show me the same 5 high school friends, but I never see anything from my extended family, and my mother-in-law is constantly saying to me, did you see who blah, 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 blah? No, when did they put that up?
And they think because you're related that Facebook's going to know that it doesn't. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Number 3 reason why people don't write, life is boring. My life is boring.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. So what we end up getting is these Christmas letters, if people send them at all, and they're like book reports. They're like, schedules of your year. I took 3 vacations, and the kids went to, the kids play soccer.
I'm
and
already
blah, blah,
falling
blah.
asleep. You just said that.
I know.
People don't want bullet points of your year. Mm-mm. They want a funny story. Like, I went out with 3 girls one day, and 2 had to go milk a cow, and I chose a 3rd one. Yeah.
Amen. Amen. Yes. I like to say that it should sound like you're talking to your best friend.
Yes.
When you call your best friend, do you say, here's what I did today?
No. She would hang up on me. Yeah.
I know, exactly. It should be a really good story, or it should be something that meant something to you.
Okay, 3 ways to write. We focus on the negative, but let's focus on it now.
Okay.
3 ways to write a great letter. You already said number 1, the 1 glass rule. Number 2, sound like you're talking to a friend. And number 3, save time and have photo card company do it for you. What do you mean?
Yeah, have somebody else print it for you. Okay, so everybody, if they're sending anything in all these years, this year they're sending photo cards, right? And you spend a huge amount of time trying to pick the right photos and making sure everybody looks cute.
Put the right filter on. Yeah.
So most of the major companies that you order through now have gotten smart to this, and you can actually customize either the back of the card or the inside of a folded card, and they will let you put, usually it's about up to half a page of a Christmas, a
Christmas letter.
Text. Yeah. And I did that one year. It was awesome. Your cards come in the mail, your letter's on the back. You don't have to fuss with any of the extra printing. You stick it on the envelope and pop it in the mail.
I got to tell you, before we did the segment, before we did the etiquette segment, I didn't know that Christmas letters were still happening. Are they still, how many on average do you get?
Well, now that I wrote a book about obnoxious Christmas letters, I get fewer. So I'm on a mission to bring them back because I love them.
Yeah.
Here's what they are. They're personal, right? It doesn't have to be any more, like you said, than one story or something that we got one last year that was just all about the theme of change. And their
that's
kids.
Lovely.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Their kids had all gone to college. Their husband had taken a risk on a new job, and they were all adjusting to the change.
That's great.
It's
That's the highlight. Or
perfect.
just choose a highlight. Choose one good thing, like Bill got a new job and he's selling toilet seats, and it's great. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing. Because almost nobody sends letters anymore, if you really want to stand out,
Write
Send a letter.
Send a letter, yeah.
That'll make you Pinterest worthy.
Okay, now let me brag on you a little bit. So
Okay.
here's the first book, Evergreen. This is the one I just told you about, Evergreen Tidings from the Baumgartners. Did I pronounce Baumgartners right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, tell everyone about your new book there.
The kids are going to ask?
Yeah.
Okay, so like the Baumgartners, it's
Yeah.
a family comedy. This one's a little bit about, it's about a little bit more important subject. Two kids, twins, are looking for their biological father. They start a podcast to find him. The podcast goes viral, and their lives get turned upside down.
That's a great topic.
Yeah,
Where did
thank you.
I always like the origin of things. Where did you get that? Where did that origin idea come from? That story idea?
Panic, because my editor declined my other book that I had just submitted.
That's the best answer any author has ever given me. I love that. Give it up, everybody, for Gretchen. Evergreen Tidings from the Baumgartners is available wherever books are sold. And one more time, The Kids Are Gonna Ask is available for pre-sale.
Pre-sale.
Pre-sale right now on Amazon. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back right after this. Stay with us. Thank you.